Have you ever looked at a perfect harvest of fruits or vegetables and thought, how do I turn this into a business before it all goes bad? If so, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to lay out a practical roadmap for turning fresh produce into amazing, marketable products. Let's get into it. So here's our game plan. We'll start with what I call the perishable problem. Then we'll introduce you to the experts who can help. After that, we dive into the cool part, the technology toolkit. We'll show you how to launch your business with a program called BESSTHOT, how to get your product to market, and finally, what your very next step should be.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about a huge challenge, especially for a place as green and fertile as Kerala. We're talking about all that incredible produce, mangoes, jackfruit, bananas, that just doesn't last long enough.
You know the drill, right? You've got this ticking clock of spoilage, which means massive post-harvest losses. Then there's the price roller coaster. One day it's up, the next it's down, making it impossible to plan. And on top of all that, actually getting your produce to a good market can be a logistical nightmare. These are the big hurdles we need to overcome. But here's where it gets really interesting. What if we stop looking at this as an unavoidable problem? What if it's actually an opportunity in disguise? What if the secret to a profitable business is just figuring out how to stop that clock? Let's explore how. The best part is, you don't have to figure all this out by yourself. Not at all. Let's meet the people and the powerhouse institution that have already cracked the code on these exact problems. First, let's meet your guide, Dr. Ranjitha K. She's a senior scientist at ICAR-IIHR with a PhD in post-harvest management. Basically, her whole world is about finding innovative ways to make produce last longer and turn it into new products, from fruit wines to ready-to-eat veggies. She's a mentor to entrepreneurs just like you. And Dr. Ranjitha is part of this incredible institution, ICAR-IIH. This is India's top institute for horticultural research. Their whole mission is to do the science and then make sure it gets out into the real world, helping turn research into actual successful startup businesses. All right, now for the really cool stuff. Let's open up the technology toolkit and see the science-backed solutions that are waiting for you to use right now. Let's start with a key concept: minimal processing. Now, we're not talking about boiling things down into jams or making pickles. This is different. This is about using smart, gentle science to keep fresh-cut produce looking, tasting, and feeling perfectly fresh for way, way longer. And to see what I mean, just look at this case study with mangoes. A huge deal in Kerala, right? If you just cut them up, you've got about 3 days before they start to turn. 3 days! But with these minimal processing techniques, you can stretch that out to 21 days. That's a game changer. They stay fresh, they keep their color, and you suddenly have a whole new product. And if you're a visual person, check this out. It's not a small jump from 3 days to 21. That's a massive leap. This one technique transforms a high-risk, perishable item into something stable and ready for the big leagues. Seriously, let this number sink in for a second. A 600% increase in the number of days you can store your product. What does that really mean? It means more time, less waste, and the ability to reach customers you could never reach before. And of course, it translates directly into money. We're talking about a potential savings of around 15,000 rupees for every single ton of produce you don't let spoil. For a new business, that's not just helpful, it's everything. Okay, so the technology is amazing, but a great technology isn't a business yet. So how do you actually build a company around it? Well, the great news is you're not on your own. This is where a program called BESSTH comes in. You can think of it as a launchpad for your dream. It's an incubator from ICAR-IIHR that's designed to do one thing: help people in horticulture build real, successful businesses. And look, this isn't just some vague promise of help. It's a structured journey. They help you nail down your idea, connect you with mentors like Dr. Ranjitha, help you license the technology, develop the product, test it, and even support you when you're ready to launch. It's a step-by-step path. And this isn't just theory. This is a real-world example of a jackfruit wine startup. They joined BSBR with just an idea. Within a year, just 1 year, their product was on actual retail shelves. This process works, and it works fast. Okay, we're at the final and maybe most important step. You've created an awesome product. How do you make sure it gets into the hands of customers, especially in premium markets? First up is FSSAI. Let's be really clear here. This is a must-have. It's the seal of approval for food safety in India. Without it, you're not going anywhere. It's the master key that tells everyone your product is safe and you're serious about your business.
Second is NABL. This one is all about proof. When you say your product has a certain shelf life or specific nutritional value, NABL accreditation ensures that the labs testing your claims are top-notch and trustworthy. It's about backing up what you say with solid science.
So you've got to stop thinking of FSSAI and NABL as hurdles. They're not. They are your best sales tools. They're your passport to supermarket shelves, your ticket to export markets, and the foundation for building a brand that customers truly trust.
So, we've walked the whole path. We started with the problem of spoilage, we met the experts, we saw the incredible technology, we learned about the support system to launch your business, and we unlocked the gateway to the market. So, what now? Let's circle back to the real mission here. In the words of Dr. Ranjitha, this is all about empowering people, farmers, self-help groups, small entrepreneurs, to take what they grow and turn it into something more stable, more valuable, and more marketable. And that leaves us with one final exciting question. The tools are here. The technology is proven. The support is waiting. Everything you need is at your fingertips. So the only question left to answer is, what amazing product are you going to create?